When we started the Kopi Kubo, we didn't know that it would go really viral and it would become really popular. They started calling it the Starbucks of the provinces, which I hated because I hate Starbucks. Our cheapest brewed coffee, we introduced it at 10 pesos. And if you bring your own cup, it's 5 pesos. This will actually compete or beat the Carinderia price of the 3-in-1, because Carinderia price in Cabangan is 15 to 20 pesos. Coffee is really cheap. But the coffee industry is inverted, because the guy who really loses out is the coffee farmer. Because the guy selling these cups actually make more than the coffee farmer. It's about 7 cents, US cents, to make Starbucks coffee, but then you add the cups, and then you add the branding, the labor costs, right? The building, the rentals. So who's making the money? So there were really 3 missions with the Kopi Kubo Collective. One was to support local coffee farmers, because most Filipinos consume foreign coffee. A lot of Filipinos actually think Kopi Ko is made in the Philippines, along with Nescafe. And I have to tell them that, look in the back. It's made in Indonesia, and it's a Swiss-derived product. And then the second is we want to discourage people from drinking 3-in-1, because it's very unhealthy. And the third is to create local employment. If we make a little money, great, right? But that's not really our mission. But our main focus has been to employ the Aita community, or what they call the Katutubo, the indigenous peoples. The training is about 1 week, but depending on their level of adaptability in terms of their learning curve, some can become a barista in 3 days, knowing how to do coffee preparation without really understanding the whole coffee process. So I encourage them to do a little bit of research, so they're a little bit more knowledgeable in terms of the origins of the coffee, really how it's made. So what we're doing here, we have to do something greater than ourselves, because if you're just going for individual accomplishment, because I was asking my wife the other day, I said, well, do you want fame? I said, you've been featured 36 times on TV. After that, there's a rate of diminishing return. After your 3rd time on TV, right? Doesn't do you anymore in terms of your self-fulfillment. And then financially too, after a while, counting the money is like counting peanuts, you know, counting beans, right? You're like an accountant at the end of the day. So I said, let's do something to help the people and empower the Filipinos. The pineapple juice, we have the London juice. My wife makes garlic, chili garlic. Again, this is part of our way to addressing poverty in the Philippines, because the produce is so expensive once you get outside of Baguio. Potatoes in the Bayan is 120 pesos a kilo, here's only 60. Calamansi is 140 a kilo in town, here's only 85. This is like 120 in town, here's only 60. So part of the problem in the province is why people don't have money is because the prices of produce and foods is so expensive. So we basically truncate all the middlemen, eliminate them, right? And we go directly to the end users. We were the first to provide affordable brewed coffee and special coffee in the province, which didn't exist before. And we build the Kubos and train the staff. For me, the coffee revolution really has no price, right? So it should catch like wildfire and spread to other cities. So for me, a guy in his bike now selling brewed coffee. There's another 24-hour place in San Felipe. So the more there is, the happier I am. Because hopefully someday they won't need a Kopi Kubo, because everybody else is drinking brewed coffee already. The revolution was a successful revolution, right?